This lesson is on Assignment 8. So I'm going to walk through our application and show you the various features that need to be there to complete Assignment 8. Here we're going to be bringing in our newly found JavaScript and Ajax knowledge, along with what we've learned about style sheets and PHP. So here's the home page. You've seen this before. One change that I made is over here on the realtors. If we put our cursor over that, we get a little display with the full name of the realtor and their contact information, phone, email. Notice when the cursor leaves the image, the contact information goes away. So down for Mary and Shirley and Tom. Now, one other small, subtle change is down here. Before, I had a single link for the guest book and mortgage calculator. Now I have two separate links, so we're going to come back to that in a moment. Let's go ahead and click that, and we'll see all of the homes. So here, one of the small changes I made is I put a horizontal line in between all the homes that are coming out. And remember, we're getting all this information off the database as we did in Assignment 6, but this is substantially the same as we had before. So let's go back, and remember that every banner should bring me back to the home page. So I can click on that, and I'm back at Assignment 8. One other thing that's a big difference that I need to point out is I am running this assignment inside of another directory, Assignment 8 files. So I'm one level deep, and I have to take special steps to make sure that all of the relative referencing works to the image files and the style files and what have you. So you have to take those steps, and I want you to run this inside of a subdirectory, not right directly from the root. So let's go down and click on the guest book. Let's resize that a little bit. Now the guest book has validation. So if I hit the submit button, it comes up and it shows me first name, last name, and city. Now I've moved the validation to an Ajax area so we can get the validation to run and have it display in a div that was hidden and that I bring into visibility with the error messages when I get them. If I were to put in a name here, I just put in some characters, it takes that code away. This time, we don't have to go to another whole web page to see the answer about the errors. It comes right on the same page that we are through the magic of Ajax. So I can reset that. The View Guestbook works similarly. Instead of going to a new page, I click on it and I bring it into this div right next to the guestbook form so we can see the people who are here now. Let's go ahead and try to add someone. I'm going to put in Jane Smith, and we'll give her an email, jane@gmail.com. And the city she wants to reside is Toronto. And we'll put in no particular comments. So I hit the submit information, and I get a response. You may recall that in past versions of this assignment, our response would come to a separate page. But I've Ajaxed this response so we can get the information back and display it in a hidden div that we make visible right to the right. We're using this div for multiple purposes on this page. So if I want to see the guestbook now to see if Jane Smith is in there, I click on it, and I have Jane Smith, jane@gmail.com. So here we go. The contact date is generated by the PHP program. So let's go back to the beginning. Let's click on the other link, Mortgage Calculator. So here we see we have two fields where we can enter information. This is disabled and made to be light gray. So if I'm going to finance $200,000 and I get the lovely rate of 4.5%, I click Calculate Payment, and the monthly payment comes in here. Now, if I decide to buy a more expensive home, $300,000, and I click the payment, it's automatically recalculated and put on the form. The beauty of this is, of course, we don't have to go to another page, and we can re-enter new numbers and get the new figure right away just by clicking the button. Let's go back to the home page once again, and that pretty much covers it. The functionality, of course, on the form works the same as before. We can put in a partial home and get the homes that are just in Tomsville, and so that's still the same. Everything else, I believe, is the same as it was before. Just be sure to Ajax things where you saw them Ajaxed. After trying this yourself, you can watch the video of how I solve this problem.